Hello, hope you're well, guys. We are just getting ready, just telling everybody that we've started a live. Are you on, Jennifer?
No.
Are you on, Chris?
I'm trying to take a picture of this without getting anything that we shouldn't have featured in it.
I can see your hand.
You can see my hand. So you on the group?
Yeah.
Cool. Hello, everybody. We're just trying to make sure that we are all connected. Hi. Right, Chris, are you on Instagram?
No, I was taking pictures.
That's really helpful.
5 camera set up. How professional are we today, guys?
Real news. Hi, everyone.
Professional, maybe just a little bit extra. Not sure. Hi Laura. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Gracie. Hi, everybody.
All over face.
So,
Quick sound check. Can everyone hear us? Okay. Becca's mic'd up. We're all mic'd up.
All right.
Well, we'll know.
I'm pretty sure they can all hear us. Hi, Pink Panda. Is she the one that messages about that? Yes. Oh, we got something for you today. Hello. Driving home but listening in. Excellent. Drive safe. Be safe. So today we've got a couple of new announcements. We are super excited about these tips because I think it is what everybody has been waiting for, asking for, needing. Not a lot of other brands have this style of tip. And if they do, maybe not quite right, but we have been working really hard on these. It has been a long time in the making, and it's got an added addition as well, something brand new on them in the design. Can anybody guess, before we announce them, does anybody know what type of tape? Oh, that was my fingers. Thanks, Chris. I don't think we needed to do that. Sorry, guys, 1 second.
Well, the Facebook group went for a little...
I think we should probably just leave it. Okay, good. Yeah, can anybody guess what tips we think they are going to be before we get started?
Can I guess?
No, you can't guess because you know. Anybody want to guess? I feel like we're a little bit behind on. There's a little bit of a time lag.
There's always a little bit of a lag. Short to mid-length tips. French.
Pre-etched.
Pre-etched.
Oh.
Pre-coloured tips. Whoa.
Oh, there's a lot of suggestions.
Hot
We always love new. We always love suggestions, guys, because we do love to use them. So, I mean, they're super exciting to us, and I think they should be super exciting to you because I do think that they are going to be one of your most popular tips that you are going to use. But all of your other ideas, don't worry, they are in our minds. The wheels are turning for them anyway. So, introducing our newest tips, which are going to make your life so much easier. Short Coffin, and they are stunning. So not only are they amazing, they have a little added extra on them to the design. Can you guys see that? And hang on, I'll put it on the group in a minute. Group, can you see that? Is that good, Jennifer?
Just
a little bit. Oh, hang on, I'm trying to... Where is my hand going? Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so absolutely stunning with a little X, and there are a couple of other things with these tips as well. We've really listened to you guys. We've really worked hard on them. The shape is absolutely stunning. They do have a bit of a C curve. They do have a bit of an apex, and they taper absolutely amazingly at the cuticle as well. So these go from sizes 0 to 11. However, the 0 is a 00 size. So that means for all of you guys who have been asking on our group for bigger thumbs, etc., your prayers have been answered. So the 0 is equivalent to a 00, which means the size 11 is equivalent to a 10. So, and these are seamless in their sizing, so there's no big jumps or anything like that. They size absolutely perfectly. So the size 11, which as I said is equivalent to a standard size 10, is great for people with teeny weeny little pinkies, and then your 0, which is equivalent to a 00, is great for people who have bigger thumbs. So loads of you have been asking for that. Now you're asking, why didn't we just call the 0 a 00? It's because our tip boxes, we had mass made in like a bulk of thousands, and on the inside it doesn't say 0 there, 00, it says 0, but then again it doesn't also say 11, it says 10. But anyway, it is what it is. So remember, the 0 is the equivalent to a 00, so really, really great sizing. The length is amazing. In fact, if I can let me see if I can compare it to a medium coffin. Just could you see there's a medium coffin just a box behind me? I should have probably had that ready. No medium coffins.
I'm at Jade's desk.
Oh. Hang on a second, guys. So yeah, they are absolutely stunning. They are short, but they're not too short. That's the thing with coffin. You can't go too short, otherwise you wouldn't really get the effect. It would really just be a tapered square. But there is a considerable size difference, and they are actually short. If you give me a 3. Only because I have a... No, I need a 1. Sorry, my brain is confused. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's our short coffin. And if we compare it to our medium coffin, you can see there is a pretty decent size difference. Can we see that, Jennifer, on the group?
Yep.
Oh.
Just a wee bit
Yep.
forward.
So we can see that there's a pretty decent size. It's really hard to work out where I'm going. There we go. Okay, a pretty decent size difference. And they just are absolutely stunning. They're just that tiny, tiny bit finer at the cuticle area. So they do just blend perfectly. And they do have a nice C curve to them.
Can we address a question real quick?
Sure.
Someone's asking when they'll be available on the website before anyone orders.
Before anyone orders, when will they be available?
They're available now.
They're available now. However, you will want to watch to the end because we might have a live exclusive discount code for you guys. So yes, they are available now. And also we have another new release that we're going to announce on here as well. And something else, we're going to announce that? We're not going to announce that.
I know, the discount.
Oh, yeah, the discount, yeah. Oh, yes. So, yeah, you will want to watch to the end. So, yeah, look at these. They are just so, so stunning. So, Jennifer's about to get a full set on. And she's been lucky enough to, we've just taken a set off of her and that had been on for quite some time. She had them and they are, oh my God. When we took the pictures of the last set, I was just so in love when I was finished with them because they really, really are stunning. So these guys are going to save you so much flying time for people who just, they want that in-between length. And it's just a little bit awkward. And look at our X, guys. Look at that. Don't you think it's so cute? I think it really, really is so cute. So yeah, why don't we get started with them? Chris, are you maybe going to look for the comments on Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent, guys. So we are going to get started. And as I said, remember, these are 0 to 11, but they equate to a 00 to 10. So amazing sizing. So we're going to talk about application of tips with short nails because a lot of you have been asking about it on the group and things like that. So when we are using the short ones, they can be harder to apply. But in fact, sorry, Jennifer, you just popped that there. I'm just going to mash first. So I purposely have one glove on and one glove off because when doing short nails, honestly, when using the shorter tips, it is so much easier to do it without a glove because I find that the glove gets stuck under the tip and it's a bloody nightmare. So I'm just going to etch these tips. Jennifer's nails have been all prepped and everything, and I have etched one hand of tips already. But also, can we just quickly talk about how sexy our new screen printed bottles are? So they will start coming out soon. But how stunning are they? We love them. Anyway, so remember when we are applying our X etch, it's really important to mash it. Okay, so what we mean by mashing is sort of paint it on the area that's going to be in contact with the natural nail, paint it on, give it a few seconds, and then we're going to start sort of stabbing it in the full area that's going to be in contact with the natural nail. What we want to see is a texture change on the tip. So it'll go kind of cloudy and a different texture, and that's what we really want to see to get that maximum adhesion. Okay. Have any of you guys been working today as well? Jennifer and I we've been working since 10, haven't we, Jennifer?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got some time for some questions.
I do.
Are these pre-etched?
They are not. And honestly, we are having second thoughts about continuing with pre-etched tips. If you think that is a big mistake, tell us right now. The reason being is that we honestly find that retention is better when X-etch is applied, which obviously it would kind of seems pointless just to have the pre-etched tips if you're going to have to use the X-etch on them anyway or manually etch them. The thing is with the pre-etched ones is they are pre-etched by way of the mould, if that makes sense. So it's kind of machine done, so they are still kind of smooth, and we just feel like from people's feedback and everything that they don't get maximum adhesion when they're using the pre-etched without any X-etch on top. If you have any opinions on that, please send them our way. We would love to hear it. But yes, that is why we're at where we're at with that.
Abby from Able Nails, who we always love to have on, says she just walked in from work, she loves working on a Sunday. And a couple of people are asking some questions.
Sure, on you go.
Well, just touched on it. Keith, I suppose, said she prefers the non-pre-etched.
I agree. That point as well. I prefer the sort of structure and stuff of the non-pre-etched ones, just as a personal preference.
Danny said she loves the pre-etched.
Okay.
She always uses X-etch, but there'll be things on her opinion.
See, it's just personal preference. Everybody is different. You don't get anybody the same, and that's what makes life interesting. I do have a bit of fluff in this tip though. That is interesting.
With the X in it is almost like a target to remind you to use lots of.
Yeah, so it's a good way of thinking about it, Chris.
Thinking that that's maybe the way to go.
So we have X-etched, and I'm just going to pop some primer on Jennifer's nails because, as I said, they have been prepped already. And as I said, I'm not wearing a glove on this hand because I'm going to show you how much easier it is to do the short tip application when the hand is not gloved.
And you can do it with gloves, it's just live on camera.
Yeah, you can do it, but I know a lot of people have been asking for tips and tricks on doing nails with... Jennifer's got a wee dry bit on there. They've been asking for tips and tricks on doing the short tips.
Lucy says hi.
Oh, hi Lucy. I prefer non-pre-etched. That's it. It is just personal preference. Again, that is my preference, but we are all different. So let's get ready. So let's get our tips ready, nails ready, light ready. Oh, I helped put that on.
Real quick, someone was asking size difference between the short square and the short coffin.
Oh, good one.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any which one.
I've not checked in here.
Well, I've got a short stiletto.
No, give us a second. So again, 90-degree angle. We're grabbing the very, very end of the tip. So remember, these are short guys, lined right up to the cuticle. Press down firmly, and it's hard because you kind of can't see the very, very end to make sure the gel goes over the free edge. But you really want to try and just grab it on the very, very, very end. And this is why not wearing gloves is so much easier. Other hand under, please, Jennifer.
Is that a pink torch?
Oh, what's that? What's that? So we might be being very cheeky on this live, guys. We do have something else coming very soon. So again, 45-degree angle. Try and have your thumb so it's not pointing straight ahead like that, especially when you wear longer nails, okay? Try and have it so it's turned to the side, and then your nail isn't covering any of the tip that needs cured. So again, 45-degree angle, up to the cuticle, firm press, all the way down. You can give it a wee wiggle. What? Wee wiggle?
Oh my heavens.
What?
Everyone's got bananas.
Oh. And do you know what, guys? It's even better than what you're even imagining right now. Let me just tell you that. We are being very cheeky. Very cheeky.
Garmin's just joined.
Oh, how was our course today?
Yes, our course was today. She had a bit of a calamity with some of our students this morning.
Oh no.
Obviously we're late, and there was a mix up with the boxes, but it wasn't really a mix up.
She just couldn't read. It's alright, we all have days like that. So guys, yeah, when we're doing the short tips, remember, we're grabbing just the very, very end. Something else you can do, which I will show you in just a second, oh, there we go, is you can, if you're worried about, like, you can't really get a very good grip on the end, what you can do, well, you can't get a good grip on the end and you're worried that your finger's covering it in terms of the curing. It doesn't matter if you hold it further down and just cure the bottom first. Does that make sense? So just cure the bottom first and then adjust your thumb and then cure the end, if that makes sense.
So cure the end near the cuticle?
Yep, cure near the cuticle first and then move your thumb and cure the end over the free edge. And remember, press down so you get that good spread. What's everyone saying?
Well, Carmen's laughing because when she was reading, her glasses were on her head. Everyone's excited about this pink thing.
The pink thing? What pink thing?
She has to see. Piggy's Nails says she's found them on the website. She was looking at the tip boxes because I hadn't hit save. They're saved in the main part of the extensions, but not the boxes of tips.
Oh, I didn't realise that was my fault.
It's not, because I've looked at it and it seems to be okay at our end. It's maybe just taking its time updating.
Oh, okay.
Abby is having palpitations. Oh my god, there's a hard timer as well. We'll go on to that.
What?
We'll talk about that some other time. Somebody says that a torch or a lamp. We'll talk about that some other time.
Let's just say all of your dreams, for all of you who do extensions on the regular, your dreams have come true.
Is the torch touch sensitive? Talk about some other time.
By some other time, guys, we mean in the very, very near future. Okay.
Someone wants to see the client under the lamp. Can't show you that yet.
Get our torch set up. Get the torch, and then I can show them that.
The thing is, the torch is up here.
The torch is here. My torch is here. There you go.
Because they're used, they're disgusting.
Oh, this one's clean.
So guys, again, very, very firm pressure. So rechargeable. Interesting. Yeah, very, very firm pressure when we are applying these. Don't think you're hurting the client or anything like that. You need it to be a firm pressure. Okay. Oh, hang on, we've got a bit of a...
Spoiled for choice.
Spoiled for choice. We've got everything everywhere here. So the next one I'll do under the torch just so people can see exactly what I am doing. Okay, keep that one there. If you give me the torch, I will do that. Whoa. How are people going to see it though? Because see the way that the angle that we've got the camera set up. Do you know what, Chris? Can you hold this? I know it completely defeats the purpose of what we're doing, but if Chris could just hold the torch just for the purpose of this one, of this tip. If you could.
This is a lot of hands.
This one needs new batteries. This is no use. We've got a lot going on here, guys. I think it's touch on and off. Oh dear. Do you know what it is? It feels so... Oh, okay. It just feels weird. It's just because there's so much light. Can people see what we're doing?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's good. What?
Group can't really.
Group can't.
Well, we'll do one for the group in a second.
Okay.
We'll do this one first, okay? So again, we're gripping on the end. Try and have your thumb facing sideways, not straight on, so you're not covering anything. Hold it on the very, very edge, okay? And again, no glove because it tends to get trapped underneath. 45-degree angle. Squishing down. Make sure it's covering the full nail. And then up to the torch. Can we see?
Yes.
I keep moving it into the beam that I want it to be in, and then you move it away. So that's helpful.
Never make
Excellent. Chris, bloody hell. So I hope that we got that good, and then we'll do one for the group. We'll do the thumb for the group. That's the one.
Shall I go back on questions?
We're going to have to hold the torch.
Okay.
I can hold the torch.
Okay, you hold the torch.
It's a lot of pressure.
It is a lot of pressure. So this is for the group. I kind of can't see. My head's going to be in the way here.
Right.
Hang on. Let me just...
Someone's a new torch holder.
Okay, we got it?
Yep. I think we might have just moved right out of shot. Yep.
I don't know where I meant to go.
You're okay. They can just see.
Sorry, guys.
So you can see what we're doing. I'm holding it on the very, very edge, okay? Oh, look at that application. Oh, perfect. It is like I've done it before. Just a couple of times.
Thanks, Christopher.
Okay, and then let's get the thumb. The other thumb.
I've only got one hand.
Oh, you do. It's all right. We don't need the torch.
Well, I've actually got two, but we're both busy.
So something you might notice is that we are not, we don't need to paint on a base layer. Absolutely do not need to do that, okay? And there we go.
Oh, it's so pretty.
It is so pretty. The colour is so unique too. I've not seen another light that has this colour for this sort of purpose. Light, oh. That was almost another perfect application there,
The
guys.
lady who was asking about being able to see the application under the torch
Yep.
is saying so you don't need to
Pop your hand
apply
in there.
gel to the nail first.
No, that's exactly what I was just saying. So you don't actually need to apply a base layer of the gel at all.
However,
Well, there's no real however.
the course is obviously...
Yes, so if you've never done a system like this before, the course is really, really useful. A lot of the issues that we have, or that people have, tend to, on the group and things like that, tend to come from people who haven't done the course. We really, really would recommend it. And we are doing the course for just £39 until the end of tomorrow.
Yeah.
So from today until the end of tomorrow. So £39, guys. What's £39? And that's going to get you a course and teach you all the tips and tricks and give you all the bases. And then remember, if you're stuck after that, you need to join our group. The group is great because you're going to get help from the community, from people who use the system on a daily basis, and help from us as well. It's called Xtensions Tips and Advice Group, and we would heavily recommend it. So all I'm doing now is I'm just taking the shine off quickly, just with a buffing block. At this point, you do not want to thin out the nails. You literally just want to remove the shine so that the gel polish sticks. That's all we are doing. So we don't need to use a nail file, just a buffer, just to take that shine off. You can use a 180, you can use a 240, whichever you want. And just while we're touching on that, when we are prepping the nails, we are never going to use a buffing block. It simply smooths the nails out too much, and full cover tip systems require grippiness to have maximum adhesion, guys. So 150 or a 180 file, okay?
Let me just catch up on some questions. So is the timer, is the torch on a timer too?
Our normal torch is not on a timer. It's just a torch. It's on or off. They work absolutely fantastically. If you do a huge amount of extensions, you do need to, you will need to change the batteries pretty frequently. I mean, in the salon here, the girls do sometimes, I don't know, 10 sets a day. They change it about once a week, would you say?
Yeah,
something like that. But yeah.
Someone's asking if the course is accredited.
It is. It's currently CPD accredited, and we are working on the ABT accreditation as we speak. But either way, you should be able to get insurance. And if you ever have insurance problems, again, ask in the group. The girls there are amazing. They will give you heaps of advice on that. All I'm doing right now is you can see the little, there's a couple of little notches just on the end, and I'm just quickly just flicking the nail file over just to remove them at the end there. And then I'm going to show you how amazingly flush these are to the cuticle without any sort of refining at the cuticle area.
Will you only cover this brand in the future?
No, because it is just a full cover tip. Obviously, we've done it using our brand, but we as a company in our salon, we've been using full cover tips systems for just coming up about 8 years now, and these are the exact sort of things that we would recommend to do when using any full cover tip systems. Number one thing, in my opinion, is the prep and is the grippiness, and that you're never ever using a buffing block on the nail to prep.
Someone's asking, has shipping and taxes gone up? $9.94 seems quite steep.
$9.94.
Yeah, so I'm going to guess that's a box or a couple of boxes of tips and delivery. So delivery's £4.95.
Delivery is £4.95 plus VAT, which is £5.95. We had to change due to a change in our VAT status. Unfortunately, we have had to add VAT on. That, I mean, don't hate us, hate the Batman. But we have reduced some of our prices to ensure that our customers they don't have to suck up as much of the cost. We have done our very, very best, guys. And obviously, as you know, the price of everything is going up, but we are trying our best to be competitive. And the shipping price has not changed at all, because the £4.95 plus our shipping was £5.95, which is now the same as £4.95 plus VAT. So I've just got a tiny bit of seepage just right there. I'm just going to show you guys. See, we all do it even after doing 1,000 sets. I'm literally just going to go in with the e-file just to remove that, just because it just won't be very attractive when we paint them. But after that, I'm just going to show you how amazing these are to the cuticle. I don't know if you can see, there is absolutely no refining needed. They sit absolutely perfectly and super, super flush. Do you have 240 grit files? And we do currently have, yeah, we do. Wait, 240 grit files. No, we don't, because it's not something that we would use for our system. For the group, I don't know if they can, where's the camera? Oh, the camera's here. Can they see that? Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
So it is super, super flush to the cuticle. Like literally no refining needed. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. They really, really are. Just for the one box of tips, £4.95 for shipping, and sorry guys, we're trying to help out here as we go. Okay, so we are now just going to paint these beauties. But yeah, as you can see, sometimes you've been watching me in these videos and I've done a little bit of refining at the edges. Traditionally, I never did that, but just for absolute perfection, to get really stunning pictures, I have started doing that. But with these style of tips, you really, really don't have to, because they're just so nice.
So Nails by Gem Gem was the one who was asking earlier about the short square.
Oh, let me see, hang on, let me see.
I couldn't find it out of the side.
I have some. Okay, so short square and short coffin. I will show you a size comparison. So the short coffin are going to be very slightly longer, because otherwise it's impossible to have a coffin shape. It wouldn't physically work, if you know what I mean. But they're not much longer. Not much at all. So there's your size comparison. So here we have short square, and here we have coffin short. Not much of a difference at all.
So it's on Instagram if you slide across the Facebook group. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so you can see the difference there. Obviously, just to try and imagine, you couldn't have a coffin quite short as that, because it would just be impossible. People's sidewalls would be sticking out, and it would pinch really, really hard too. So we could not have that. So there's our comparison on short square and short coffin. They really are the perfect. They are the perfect. Like, they couldn't be any shorter. Excellent. So let's get them painted.
So Nails by Gracie said that she got insured with ABT with our course.
That's good.
There we go.
Emailed them.
Yes, and Gracie's really, really great at helping out on the group with things like that.
How long does it normally take for certification, Jennifer?
Well, because I'm a workaholic, it's normally like 40 hours for when you send it off, but a week once you
We
send it
say
in.
up to 7 days.
If you've not heard from me in 7 days, then something has gone wrong. So email me. The email address is at the bottom of the
on the course.
Yeah.
So if you've not heard from me, email me.
training@mailorder.co.uk. Gels by Jodie, is there any way for cheaper shipping to Highlands and Islands? I can take that one maybe. Jodie, you're exactly the same as everyone else in the UK. However, certain postcodes, PHs and IVs and HS, etc., we do need to send it Royal Mail, because DPD will cost £1 million.
But it should still come at the same price, no?
It still comes at the same price to you. Generally, it just takes maybe an extra day to get to you.
So it should be £4.95 plus VAT.
Correct.
So if it's coming up as more than that, get in contact.
Someone says, what have I missed?
What have you missed?
So if I have missed anything, what's the best way to...
Well, we will, of course, be posting the live on the grid for people to watch later. You've missed the most stunning new tips, which is short coffin, and for some crazy reason we decided that black was, you know, a really good colour to paint live. And you've missed a little teaser about some sort of light that everybody went absolutely mental for, even though they never got to see it, which will be coming in the next couple of weeks, guys. So that is super exciting.
So just to clarify on the taxes and shipping again, maybe ahead, Bekka.
Sorry.
I think maybe people are maybe misreading the invoice. So essentially what happens is the box of tips are £20 plus the VAT, so that's going to be an additional £4, so that's £24. The shipping is £4.95, and then add £1, or I think it's 96 pence for the VAT on top of that, so it should work out to be about £29. So essentially a tenner of that's made up of taxes, which you're going to have to pay anyway. If you're VAT registered, you can claim that VAT back. And the shipping is just the same price as the shipping's always been. It's not us that charge it.
No.
We don't make any money from the shipping.
Nope.
Essentially, we just collect it for DPD.
And our shipping is next day delivery, guys. So next working day delivery, of course. I'll pop that hand in.
Today, they'll be shipped tomorrow, we'll have them on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Imagine having to wait for this new tip size till, like, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks or something.
The etched is, oh my god, so lush. You can understand who said that, Abby.
It's cute, isn't it? What do you guys all think about that? The X that's etched into the tip. We think it's really cute. As we said, we worked really, really hard on these.
When did you start working on those things?
Oh.
September? August?
Somewhere around, yeah.
Before we went home,
yeah.
Oh yeah, well before that. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, no, yeah. So I would say
It's been
probably
a long
August.
thing.
It has been a long time. Because we wanted them to be just right. And as I said, you know, we've really listened to you guys when it comes to bigger thumbs and, you know, things like that. So Chris, I need to be able to see what I'm painting.
Yeah, this is the clients on it.
Sorry.
So someone asked, and I can see what's going to happen here, I'm going to have a nail on. Could you show us short square application? I'm really struggling with grip.
Chris is going to have a nail on, guys.
Just essentially the same.
It is essentially the same. So it's that thumb position.
You just have to turn it to the side.
Turn your thumb to the side, grip the very, very tip, but I will get Chris in once I finish painting these. We also do have another new release to announce once this is done. And remember, if you tune in to the end, we are going to give you a discount code as well. And also remember that the course is just down to £39 until the end of tomorrow. And it really is such a good deal.
Skull and Dagger Nails, one of our favourites. It's asking when bubble gum dropper bottles will be back in stock.
Hopefully at the end of next week.
Should we explain the situation?
No. Yeah.
Essentially, at Cuticle Oils, the fragrance house that we use is going out of business.
Yeah.
So a lot of it's had to be bought in bulk, and it's.
We've actually been dealing with this order for 4 months, but it should be here Thursday.
Fingers crossed.
But just stay to the end because there may be something else.
Something else that Pink Panda's going to love.
Yeah.
Don't say it, Pink Panda, don't say it.
Can I ask why there is an X on the tips? Does it buff out easily if a client's looking for sheer or a French finish?
Good question. Let's try it.
There you go.
I'll finish painting them in a sec. It will buff out though, I am 99% sure.
It just buffed out on me.
Huh?
It just buffed out completely on me.
What do you mean?
When you buffed it off, I had a clear finish.
Oh, you couldn't see it?
No.
No, neither you could. Bloody hell. I've just painted on top of them. Oh, Rebecca. Okay, yeah, so yeah, it does. It
completely comes off, guys.
Just got the X edge.
With the X edge, and then by the time you've buffed over them, but I know what she's saying, if they were clear, I'm just going to use a ball just to do this quickly.
This is when you know you're live.
Live.
And the best part of this live is no one's dropped off, more people on.
Let's have a look, guys.
So Rebecca's doing that. Someone, Jan Bonnet, I said, I love these. I so need to add this to the rest of these order. If you have placed an order over the weekend and it's not been sent out, you're more than welcome to send us a little email. We'll be able to add it on to your existing order so you don't have to pay any further shipping. And we can get that updated and shipped out to you tomorrow.
So I don't know if you can really see that, but by the time that that's applied to the nail, it's pretty much gone.
If you reverse back in the video, you'll see.
Yeah.
My finger on the camera, it was not there.
It was not there. So yeah, the answer is you shouldn't see it once it's applied, regardless of buffing out.
Marie, who I could have maybe been speaking on live chat to earlier on, has said that she has just placed an order for the starter bundle for short square, but is there any chance you can swap these out to short coffin? If I can go find your invoice, I'll do it right for you right now.
Guys, if you want to add anything to orders that you've placed since Friday that we haven't shipped out yet, or anything like that, please just send us a message, a DM, or get us on live chat, and we're more than happy to do that for you, okay?
Someone said no base coat.
Oh no, you don't need a base coat. Imagine the gel, imagine the tip as like a builder. Oh, what have I done here? You wouldn't, you don't need to put a base coat on top of a builder. So no, absolutely not. No base coat needed. You just go straight in with the colour. Silence.
Want to say something?
I'm just reading through. When will short coffin be available in kits?
In kits. I don't actually have the answer to that because it might have been a detail that I possibly overlooked, but I can't quite remember. So I'm going, in terms of boxed kits, possibly never, or possibly a very long time. In terms of in the starter bundle, I'm sure that's something that we can easily add in for this, as a starter bundle option, Chris, don't you think?
Yeah. Marie, find your invoice. If you're still on, I will change it over to short coffin.
Excellent. Oh, this black is very, very thick.
Yeah, the grey was nicer.
The grey was nice. Just wait until they're finished. And what else was I going to do? I was going to apply a short square to Christopher.
Maybe I just need some cuticle oil to finish it off, and then
a cuticle oil.
Like
Yeah, guys, if you have any questions regarding extensions or in fact anything else, just ask away. We are more than happy to assist you.
Someone's just asked, will these sell out quickly? Do you have plenty of stock?
It's a two-part answer, yeah, because will they sell out quickly? 100%. Like, these are an if you do extensions, you need these because they are going to make your life so much easier. Why would you not want perfectly shaped tips? We have stock. We have more stock on the way. So that's the answer.
Could potentially be a wee pause. Can I place an order actually for the salon? Just remember. Get my invoice now.
I brought 2 boxes up here.
Excellent.
So,
if it's, and I hate bringing this up on lives, but some people are stressed at this time of year, especially when it comes to the end of the month, they'd rather get bills paid before buying boxes of tips. But there are other payment options online, like Klarna or ClearPay, where you pay in a couple of weeks' time. Just always use it responsibly.
Don't stretch yourself, guys. If things are a bit tight.
Can you use PayPal credit?
It's a good question.
Only if it's over £99. You split it in 3.
But if you get over 100, then you get free delivery.
Yeah, over £95.
Yeah, that's the thing, guys. You want to save on that delivery charge, which I always do, no matter where I'm ordering from. I cannot stand paying for delivery. Well, I can't. It's just fact. So I always just bulk buy.
How long?
Chris also doesn't let me pay for delivery on anything.
Yeah.
So,
how long would you recommend to go with these before the new set?
Finally, you should ask. How long did I have that last set on for?
That was the last live.
I want to say you had that last.
Before that?
It was before that, because the last live with Jenna. I want to say it was 5 weeks you
longer than that.
had them on. It was a long time.
Which we would not recommend.
Which we would not recommend, no. I would recommend 3 or 4 weeks. Do you think, Jennifer?
Yeah, 3.
Oh, this brush is ridiculous.
The thing is, you can have 3 or 4 weeks. If it was 3 weeks and the nails weren't too top heavy, then you could potentially infill with X-gel.
X-gel, yeah. So remember that X-gel can be used as a builder gel, and it is absolutely fabulous as a builder gel.
A good way to convert your clients over to builder and also use nail order products. Or 4 weeks off and on, I would probably say, because by that time the top is...
Yeah, and then it becomes a rebalance, and at which point it's gonna take you more time.
Totally change the shape of the nail.
Yeah, so like infills versus off and on, I much prefer off and on because I just think you get a much nicer finish, personally.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah.
Can you apply any gel product to these?
Of course. Anything you want. Your favourite brands. Give it all a go. Even normal nail polish if you wanted to. Don't know why, but some people do like normal nail polish.
Someone that just highlighted they did the course and it's definitely worth it.
Good, thank you.
$39, definitely. Pink Panda, oh God, we must be like so behind. Pink Panda is just like lip sealed, so that's a funny little emoji. Oh my God, are these short coffin? I'm late to the party.
These are short coffin, and they are, in my opinion, the best short coffin on the market. And I can say this with a relative degree of certainty because we have tried pretty much every brand. Do not cure that yet, Jennifer. I'm going to try something. I don't know if I'm going to like it, but
she's not going to like it.
Laura Beale said, you guys are amazing with customer care. Thanks.
Oh, thanks.
Literally obsessed with this system. Oh my God, I'm adding base coat every time.
no! Oh my God, save yourself time and money. In you go, Jennifer, please. Save yourself time and money. No base coat needed. Just a light buff.
The beginning of the live. What you missed?
Short coffin.
Short coffin tips. And something else to come.
And something else to come. And a discount code to come. And a sneak peek, but wasn't really a sneak peek. It was just something.
A cheeky tease.
Something. Yeah, a cheeky tease. That's a good one. Cheeky tease in the cheese. A cheeky tease in the background.
What size coffin have we just applied? Short coffin.
Short coffin. I do think these are going to be our best seller.
They're so nice.
They're so nice. They're so flush at the cuticle. They're just such a stunning structure. A really nice apex. A lot of people ask to see a side-on picture, so we'll try and get a side-on view once we've finished painting them. And I'll try and apply a short square to Chris, which he'll be so thankful of. Chris loves getting his nails done, and he's an extra challenge because he has really, really flat nail beds.
Okay, so while we're doing that, some more questions.
Yeah.
I feel like we're really behind now.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Are we going to be releasing any extreme length tips?
Everybody keeps asking, so we will at some point.
I think we're just trying to cover the basics.
Covering the most popular things. But if you're really into extreme lengths, have you tried our long square? Because they are really, really long.
Who is it does really good?
Carmen. Afterglow by Carmen. And Abby.
Yes. So, Leanne, I think I caught earlier on Facebook, apart from the rechargeable batteries that we use from Amazon, what batteries would you recommend? Really, it's how long's a piece of string? Obviously, you've seen the Duracell adverts where the bunny keeps going and other brands don't last. That's not necessarily correct because they're super expensive. I personally would just Amazon AAA batteries, pack of 4, get one of the plugs in it.
But if you do a lot of extensions, so you go through a lot of batteries, you use the torch all the time, just keep your eyes peeled for the next couple of weeks because it is really going to be a game changer for you.
Just buy a couple of weeks worth of batteries.
Yeah, 2 packs. We'll be back.
Do you tend to infill or soak off in a fresh new set?
I prefer a soak off in a fresh set, but you absolutely can infill as you would infill any other system. I try to liken it mostly to infilling Builder, and you can use the X gel to do so.
Nails by Gracie's been on. Coffin has been growing on her lately.
Wow, perfect.
These might be growing on you soon.
I wouldn't ever have thought I would love short coffin.
No, definitely not. Jennifer's very like stiletto type person. Even Jennifer's had all lengths of stiletto, and that is your kind of go-to.
Yeah, that's my favourite. These I love.
Will we be bringing out colour or tinted gels in the future? If only you'd seen the nails that were stuck on me.
Chris has had it all.
The removals of these are so satisfying.
We're not tested on animals, but we are tested on humans by ourselves.
Approved by Bailey though.
Approved by Bailey, tested on humans, yeah.
Marie, I wanted to do the course. How do I sort it for the current price? It doesn't really make a difference, Marie. You can probably jump back on. I can either invoice you from your current invoice if you want it all together, or because the course is online, there's no delivery.
There's no delivery, so it's easier just to go on and buy a new. That's the easiest thing.
Just look for courses under Xtensions.
And we have our face-to-face course as well, guys. If you are quite new to nails or unsure, or just think you would learn better in a face-to-face environment, We are bringing on lots of lovely new educators over the next little while, but we do have a few educators around the country just now. So yeah, have a look on our website under courses and see what if there's anything in your area.
So if we're doing an off and on for your clients, how long time would the thing?
Depends. In our salon, an hour and 15.
Yep.
For plain gel, like a plain colour. But it depends. It depends how experienced you are with the system.
If you're using an e-file.
If you're using an e-file or not. A removal should be taking you no longer than half an hour, even if you are just using hand file. So yes.
Depends if you've got finger wraps for removing, or if you've got a bowl for soaking off, things like that all affect timings.
People are now being so cryptic, like how long before the pink thing was?
What pink thing? You mean? Oh, hang on, I've turned off. Oh, hang on, I've turned everything off now. That pink thing?
Oh,
what's that? It's kind of not very cryptic.
It's not very bright anymore.
No, it's reflecting.
It's just like a wee dot.
Yeah, it's not very reflective. It's not very cryptic. But yeah, this pink thing. What could this be? I'm in Burton, Staffordshire. I think Carmen is the nearest Cirencester at the moment. Yeah.
Sorry, just one thing. Just I'm trying to churn through some
yeah,
questions because you're ahead of me. Reverse a little bit. So somebody wants to see a side-on view.
Yep.
And then already qualified and cover full cover tips. Do we still recommend the course?
I mean, if you're already covered, then you don't necessarily need to. But remember, our system is not necessarily going to be the same. We don't advise that you put down a base layer, for instance. We want you to use our Xtensions, which is quite a unique product.
What we tend to find is the people who have the most amount of issues are people who have not done the online course. And for the sake of £39, just do it. Then you know exactly what you're doing, and it'll prevent you having.
The last thing we want is for you guys to buy the kit, maybe have some issues and give up.
Yeah, we definitely don't want that.
The system works so well, even I could do it, and that's me just learning from the girls, as long as I follow every single step by step.
Yeah. I can't wait for that light. You guys haven't even seen it, it's hilarious.
Will this be saved? Yes, it'll be saved afterwards.
I'm going to use it. I'm going to lose it, young lady. Abby's so funny. Okay, so let's have a look at these. So these are our stunning short coffin. People want to see a side view. Jennifer? Can we see the side? Oh, God, yeah, we've not done that, have we? But, okay, well, let's...
Just because I had a removal earlier, so...
Okay, well, let's do that. Let's just do that quickly, okay. And that's so you to get the hang of. Definitely do the course. The system is different to others and way better. Oh, thank you, Sophie. So have a look at Sophie's page as well, guys. Sophie's Beauty Bar. Her work is absolutely stunning and definitely doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Really, really stunning page. But let's quickly talk about our next thing that we are releasing today. Pink Panda. Brace yourself. What is it? The return of cherry cola. Absolutely delicious scent. I haven't smelt this in absolutely ages. And then Chris just put it on his hand before the live started. I was like, oh my God, I absolutely love it. It is, Kathy wrote something. It is absolutely amazing. So we did, cherry cola was one of our OG scents and people requested we bring it back. So we have. We've brought it back. Sorry group. Cherry cola. Is this in frame?
It takes me a minute to catch up.
Yes.
Yes, in frame? Cherry cola cuticle oil. It is absolutely delightful. So let's get some on you, Jennifer. So the cherry cola is going to be on the website now, but it won't be shipping until Thursday, Chris? Is that
Yes. So we just got some finished samples before they're sent up in bulk.
Yeah.
So yeah, the thing is, if you placed an order, say Monday, Tuesday, we'll probably hang back for a couple of days and send it all at one time.
Yeah.
Just to save all the animosity. Or if you have placed an order recently and you would like to add any of these to your order, then just give us a message and we can do it. Oh my God, so, Kathy, I just found a message. I've had some clients coming back 5 or 6 weeks with not even lifting such a good system. 99% of all my clients use the gel extension.
Yeah, all of our customers in our salon, we now don't offer normal acrylics anymore. And we had one client who was like hanging on to the old acrylics until just recently, last year. And she is now on the extensions as well. So it's really, really great. So we've got the pens, we've got the dropper bottles. This is one of our old labels, and new labels are matte and a lot nicer. But somebody forgot to order them. I don't know who that was.
It's in your column in Asana.
It's in my column apparently. But what's the difference with the sensitive gel? The sensitive gel is HEMA free. So HEMA free is something we are working towards being completely HEMA free as a brand this year. But in terms of adhesion, we don't actually find any difference. We've not had any reported differences to people.
I'll just give you a little snippet. Rebecca applied non-HEMA something that we're doing in the future to my nails. And I was almost in tears, her trying to grab them off.
It's worse because I didn't prep his nails, I didn't etch the tips, and I was like, I'm not even going to fully cure them. I was testing something out. I put them on two full hands, because each finger was something different, and we couldn't get them off. We could not prepped, not etched, nothing. That was a bit,
Because Rebecca didn't want to sit and soak them off because we had something to do that night, so she literally just ripped them off with all of her tools or weapons.
With our weapons. Anyway, so let's have a look. Let's show people the side view. So, can we see side view? Is that clear enough, guys? Let it focus. Will it focus if I tap it? No, it's not focusing. It's just being difficult. Can we see that as a side view? Is that okay for people? I'll do it for the group as well.
Good as you're going to get.
There we go, got it on the group as well. I'll try and do one just on my hand that you can maybe see. Oh, here was one that I was doing the etching on. I don't know if you can kind of see that. So you can see there's a nice apex. There's a nice C curve in that too. Okay, so a nice apex. And a nice C curve in that too. So yeah, really stunning shape, really nice taper at the cuticle as well. But yeah, back to cherry cola. Absolutely delicious. Smells so good. You can smell Jennifer's. Yeah. Smell Jennifer's hands. They smell so good. So yes, let's have a nice close up look at these guys. Oh, look at them. So pretty. So pretty. Nice. Aren't they just so stunning? Oh, they really are such good tips, guys. Honestly, hands down my favourite. Hands down the best tips we've made yet. Yeah. Hands down.
Just some questions on the tips that have just come in. Are these tips thick / strong? They are not thick.
Jennifer did decorating and
I had one for like 8 weeks.
You know, not a single snap, no. And decorating and all sorts.
And they literally took them off.
I mean, she wore the corners off them with her decorating, but no snapping at all. They are strong. They are good tips. Make sure you don't thin them out when you are taking the shine off, though. That is important.
Are they pre-etched?
No, not pre-etched, guys. They are just clear.
What's the difference between the X-Gel in the bottle or the squeezy juice?
Nothing.
Does it help
squeezy juice. The squeezy juice.
Squeezy tube. Does it help with application?
It does help. It can be easier. Yes.
With the squeezy bottle.
With the squeezy bottle, yeah.
Personal preference.
It is total personal preference. It works out a little bit cheaper using the squeezy tube as well. Chris, are you wanting a?
I want it.
Come here. You can swap with Jennifer. Chris is about to get a short square on. Are you guys wanting a short square and a short coffin side by side?
Say no, guys. Say no.
Right, guys. I am not going to prep his nails. I'm not going to etch these tips. I'm not going to do anything at all because we want to be able to get them off nice and easy.
Just note, guys.
Look at these.
Because we've been refurbing the training academy, so I've been fitting kitchens all day.
Oh God! And look at these stubs. Look at this. Look at this free edge. Like, how am I meant to even get this on? I don't even want to do that finger. I'm like, that tip's too big. Not that it's actually staying on, but you know. Okay. Looking sexy. Right. Right, I'm not prepping these guys. This is not how we apply them, but this is just so that Chris can get it off nice and easy, okay? So, short square, the hardest of all tips to apply because you've got very, very little amount to hold on to. People will be messaging, do you do extra short? Like, if you do extra short, it would be impossible. You can't physically grip them. And I don't really see the point, to be honest, because when you, like, how short these are, if you're getting extra short, it's not really an extension, and you can easily file a bit off these. That's what I was gonna say. Okay, so now this is going to be a lot of pressure. I'm probably going to mess it up, but we're all human. So let's pop our gel on. Chris is a little stumpy, and he's got the, look how flat they are. Look at them. They're almost concave, they're that flat. They are! Okay, so we are holding at the very, very end, okay? Holding our thumb sideways, 45-degree angle. Pressing down. Okay, so now even if your fingers are covering the end, don't worry, just get that base bit cured, okay? It's not easy, I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy, there's not a lot to grip onto, okay? Okay, I think I did a almost perfect application by accident, yeah. And now if this person has a longer nail bed than say Chris does, right, I'm just going to cure that just a bit more. If they have a longer natural nail bed than what Chris does, I'm just going to show you something. So imagine we've been holding it here. So your thumb has been covering the end there. So obviously no UV or LED light can get underneath to cure it, okay? But this area is cured. So once you've done that, cured that area, what you can do if you really can't get a grip on the very end and you're covering a lot, swap. So then press down with your thumb on here, so it's spreading any gel to the free edge, and then cure like that. Does that make sense? Does that help? Perfect application. Yeah.
And then put your finger over the cuticle area to apply the pressure.
Yeah. So apply as normal. Your thumb is covering the end here, so obviously the light can't get under and cure this, but that's okay. So at this point, we're going to lift it up to the light. We're going to cure it just like that. Okay. Now, once you've cured that bit, obviously the area that has been covered by your thumb has not been cured. So what you can do is then use your other thumb, squeeze it down so any X gel covers to the free edge, and then hold that pose and cure that so that the end is cured. Does that make sense? Does that help, guys? Do you paint... Oh, I didn't see that. Do you paint under the lamp?
Or do you put under the nail lamp after a flash glare?
Yeah, I prefer to. I prefer to just put the hand in for 30 seconds, the whole hand.
Especially for shorter lengths.
Especially for short lengths where you might have missed a bit of curing and things like that. Oh, Chris. Anyway, let's show people what the short coffin looks like next to the... This is really just to take the piss out of Chris, to be honest. I'm not going to lie.
Thank you for trusting that.
So remember with the short coffin, guys, your sizes are going to be one different. So
say, for instance, someone had a very curved nail bed.
Yes.
How would you counteract that? Someone's asking. For the short square tips.
Well, Chris has a very, very flat one, so I had to press very hard, but you wouldn't need to press so hard if they...
Would you use maybe slightly less gel? No?
No.
Okay.
No. It depends on what...
I mean, on mine versus the other one.
No, if anything, yours needs
more gel?
Probably more. No. Sorry, guys, just got to get the right size. It depends on what...
Take you out a day after this? That's what it does.
Yes. Okay, after saying that, this is where the coffin's actually going to be harder. Because Chris's nail beds are so flat, and there is a nice C curve in the short coffin, these are probably going to be a little bit harder to apply, to be honest, than the short square on Chris, because they are naturally less flat. Okay, so again, we're grabbing the very, very end, 45-degree angle. Yeah, I'm going to have to use more gel on you than that one. See? So if you need more gel, try and scrape it off so it's as clean as it can be. As I said, because his is so flat, we're having to use a lot more gel to fill the apex. So if you imagine, these have more of an apex, more of a C-curve, so there's more apex to fill. So the flatter somebody's nail is, the more gel you're going to have to use to fill that apex. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, and... Oh no, Chris, tap my lap. Oh, no, just, is it, Chris, no! Guys, I'm gonna hurt him. Chris, oh my god.
There you go. Chill.
Short press.
Oh. Have we got the Morse code for it?
It says on it.
Oh yeah.
Spoilers.
Okay, there's a funny one, so let's go off that and go on to something funny. Boss Beauty Dundee said, blah blah blah, our customer service is amazing, right?
Oh, thank you.
I'm not getting into it because it sounds like we're
picking ourselves up.
However, then Carmen replied saying they're golden shiny stars, aren't they? And it was funny because she had said that on Instagram message the other day there, and she said, I don't even know why I said that.
So there we go, as an example. So we have short square. Chris, can you pay attention, please? Thank you. So we have short square and short
Tap my lamp. Oh gosh. Tap my lamp.
So we have short square and we have short coffin side by side. Oh, she said tap it. Yeah, but he's just all big panda paws, Care Bear paws, just bashing it. We've sussed it. Oh no. You really need to show us the pink thing or I'll explode. I'm not showing the pink thing. What, this pink thing?
Oh, that's
it
so
says,
much easier.
look, says instructions.
Oh, okay, that's
so yeah, we have short square here and we have short coffin here, and obviously we just had those tips on how to apply them. So you're grabbing on the very, very edge. You're not holding it like this with your thumb straight. You're holding it. This. And we will do another live to spend Sunday evening. Bye.